Hi, my name's Stephen Honight. I work for a company called Pukka Herbs. At Pukka, we create and sell delicious herbal teas, herbal lattes, and herbal supplements. My role is e-commerce and performance marketing lead, which means I'm responsible for our e-commerce channel and growing sales in that area, as well as all of our performance marketing activities, so anything where we're spending money digitally to drive sales. I've worked in e-commerce for about 10 years, and at the beginning of that journey, e-commerce was seen as a channel which was taking market share away from offline. In the last couple of years, I've definitely noticed, or we've seen trends where when we're really active in e-commerce, we're also helping our offline sales as well. So specifically on Amazon, we know over half of people start product searches online there now. They're researching online before they go offline to buy. So being really active on e-commerce not only drives your e-commerce sales, but also drives your offline sales as well. When we think about our own e-commerce channels, the way that we're playing the game, both in the UK and the US, again, it comes back to Amazon. So lots more scale in the US, much bigger market, and so with that comes more challenges. Advertising tends to be more expensive. There are more people trying to play in the e-commerce space in Amazon in the US than there are in the UK, so we find that scaling in the US, even though the market is bigger, can be more complicated than the US. So I think the reason why wellness works really well online, a couple of reasons. So the products that people are using for wellness have normally very good value density. It means that they work well for online purchases. The shipping costs can be covered as part of the margin of the product. They come packaged in a way that's easy to send to people through their letterboxes. One of the real reasons why we see a growth in this space is personalization. So health and well-being products need to be personalized. So you want to buy a product that's specific to you and your wellness need, and that's why digital and e-commerce works really well for the category. When it comes to cost of acquisition, it really all comes down to how well targeted your marketing is. If your marketing takes some insights from maybe offline or other retailers in terms of who's buying your products, what kind of people are interested in coming to your brand and making a purchase, if you can be really targeted about that in the first place, or you can quickly iterate your marketing and your targeting to find the right people, then your cost of acquisition will stay low. Currently, we don't really think about voice commerce with our existing platform and the way that we approach the channel. I definitely think this is going to be something that's going to be interesting in the next 2 or 3 years' time. More people are using voice to research products. People are asking Alexa or Echo to recommend products they can purchase online. And one thing I think will definitely happen, at the moment we design our product listings, we think about how they're going to look on mobile. We also think about how they're going to look on desktop. What we need to do next is think about when Alexa tells us what the product title is, does it make sense and does it sound cool? So for me, Amazon and marketplaces in general are an extension of your D2C business. So you have more control over the way that products are listed on Amazon, and you have control over the way that you advertise your products. So you should see it as running parallel to some kind of D2C offering that you might have, not running against it or in competition to it. So having a really strong D2C offering and a really strong marketplace offering means that you can have a relationship that works on both channels. One will probably accelerate faster than the other, probably marketplaces in the first instance, and then you can reinvest from that growth into building out your D2C platform at the same time. So the important thing, I think, is trying to have the same look and feel across all the touch points. So whether it's through a grocer retail platform online, have we got the same kind of images? Are they hero images that are optimized? Can we make the products look the same on our marketplace and also on our retail platform or our own D2C site as well? So having that continuity of experience, having the same branded visual content is really, really important in that space. For me, there's really 3 pillars. So it's first of all about having the right portfolio. And if you're e-commerce first and just doing the e-commerce channel, then you're going to design your product for that channel. But thinking further ahead, if you're going to move outside of e-commerce, making sure you're able to update your portfolio or change your portfolio in terms of the packaging and the way it's delivered and the price points so it fits other channels. So being very channel specific with your portfolio is really important. Content clearly helps you convert to sale, but there's a certain level of content that's required to get that conversion, and you need to be aware of the diminishing returns with content. So producing a 10-minute video to put on your product detail page doesn't really make sense, because no one's going to watch a whole 10-minute video when they're about to make a product purchase unless you've got a really high value item. And then finally, heavily investing in advertising, especially on a marketplace. That's how you're going to bring new customers in. You need to work out what the lifetime value is to understand what your acquisition costs, and if you do that, I think you'll have a successful e-commerce business. For me, for e-commerce, really about advertising. Marketplaces can be a great place to scale, but you need advertising so that people find your products and are your top of mind and first thing that they purchase.